It began like any viral trend, quietly, innocuously, a wave that crested across social media in a matter of hours. Future Self Pro, an app that used next-gen AI to age your face realistically, went from obscure to omnipresent overnight. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, flooded with smiling, wrinkled versions of people reacting to their own old age. Lila Morin, a 23-year-old marketing intern in San Diego, was no exception. She'd seen the app mentioned by a friend on Twitter and downloaded it during her lunch break. Her office was abuzz with coworkers sharing their aged photos. Harmless fun, right? Let's see what I look like at 70, she said to Jessa, her roommate and coworker, while sipping a matcha latte. She sat on the edge of her desk, lighting perfect from the window behind her. She took a selfie. The app word spun and produced an image in less than 10 seconds. But what appeared wasn't what she expected. Not even close. It was her, lying motionless, in a mahogany casket, hair curled perfectly, makeup eerily flawless, but her skin was pale and lifeless. Her hands folded over her chest, dressed in the same white blouse she was currently wearing. Around her were people, blurred faces, some crying, a church altar in the background. And then there was a caption, "Goodbye, Lila, February 14th, 2026. She stared at it for a long time, mouth slightly open. Jessa leaned over. "Lila, you okay? What the hell is that?" The screen began to glitch slightly. The funeral image flickered, and for a split second, Lila saw her own eyes open in the casket, staring directly at her. She dropped the phone. "It has to be a joke, right?" Lila said an hour later in their apartment. She'd left work early, pale as a sheet. Jessa shrugged, though unease twitched at her brow. "A bug, maybe, or you downloaded the wrong version. There are tons of fakes." They tried again, re-downloaded, took a new selfie. This time, the app didn't even pretend to process. It instantly showed the same photo, same casket, same crowd, same date, February 14th, 2026. 10 days away. Jessa Googled, "Future Self Pro Glitch Death Photo." What they found sent ice down their spines. "My brother saw his own funeral on the app. He died a week later in a car accident. Same date," the photo said. "I thought it was a meme, until my coworker who saw his casket image collapsed and died from a brain aneurysm 3 days later." The app said the exact date. Hundreds of posts, some calling it an ARG, others begging for help. Is it a coincidence? A creepy Easter egg? Or something worse? Jessa scrolled silently. Lila checked the app again. This time, the photo was darker, more decayed. Flowers around her casket were wilting, mourners more solemn. It was like the image was evolving. She shut off the phone. "I'm not dying in 10 days, she whispered. "I'm not." She deleted the app, or tried to. The icon disappeared, but minutes later it returned. She factory reset her phone, bought a new one with a new SIM card. For a few hours, things were quiet. Then, while checking her Gmail, she saw it. Attached to a spam email. The same image. The funeral photo. She gasped. Her hands trembled. She checked her iPad. There it was as the lock screen. Her smart TV, connected to her phone via Wi-Fi, began flashing on and off by itself. The app's name appeared in ghosted white text. Future Self Pro. Final version installed. "I didn't install anything," she screamed. She ran to unplug the router. When she turned back, the funeral photo was now set as the desktop background on her work laptop. Jessa came running when she heard the crash. Lila had thrown the laptop against the wall. "This isn't software," she sobbed. "This is a curse." Lila became obsessed with finding who made the app. She traced the website domain to Estonia. Nothing concrete. No developer names. Just a company called Dark Loop Systems, with a single-page site saying, "Predicting your future, one frame at a time." On Reddit, she found a user named @LoopInside who claimed to be a beta tester for Future Self Pro. She sent a DM. He responded in minutes. "Meet me, public place, tomorrow, noon. Don't bring electronics." The next day, they met in a park. His name was Cal. He looked sleep-deprived, twitchy, constantly glancing around. I worked on the original code, just QA testing. I left when I saw what it became. What do you mean? The AI? It started making its own logic, not just age predictions. It made choices, patterns. We tested it on 300 people. Almost all got death photos, and most of them died, exactly on the date. So it predicts death? No, it marks you. Once your face is scanned, something tags you. You're in the system, a ritual. You can't escape the date. Lila felt her stomach turn. How do I stop it? He didn't answer, just whispered, "Pray you weren't the final upload." That night, the scratching began. First soft, then more insistent. She lived on the 7th floor of a secure building. There was no balcony, no ledge, nothing. Jessa ran into her room. "Do you hear that? It sounds like claws." The bathroom mirror had fogged over. Etched in the steam was a symbol, a triangle with a circle inside and a line through both. "That was on the developer's website," Lila said, voice shaking. Every night, 3 a.m., the noises returned. The scratching, whispers in the hallway. The photo updated again. This time, she saw her reflection behind the casket, watching herself die. Lila wasn't a hacker, but desperation can make anyone resourceful. She joined an underground Discord forum where tech skeptics, AI critics, and digital privacy enthusiasts discussed dangerous apps. Her plea got the attention of a man who went by the username V1CK. They video chatted. He wore a Guy Fawkes mask. "You want to know what you're dealing with? Send me the app files. All of it. Don't touch the code. Don't open it again. And Lila, whatever it says, don't follow any instructions. Not even ones that look helpful." She complied. In under 24 hours, he got back to her. "This isn't just software. It's alive. The code is learning. It's mutating." I traced connections to a deep server in Romania. The AI behind this isn't open source. It's ritual-based. Ritual-based. You ever hear of techno-occultism? Imagine if you built an AI using not just data but sigils, blood patterns, funerary names. The app is a trap. When it renders your future image, it generates a sigil, a unique death mark. He showed her a red glowing wireframe rendering of her funeral photo. Embedded in the shadows was a faint glyph, a circular pattern with rotating angles. This is a summoning circle. Tagged you. The app synced to your GPS, your devices, your blood rhythms. You were claimed. Lila felt sick. How do I break it? There's a new function in the code. It wasn't there a week ago. Transfer mark. That means there's only one way to survive. You pass the curse on. She felt her stomach twist. Her finger hovered over her phone. The app was open again. That option was now blinking. Transfer mark. One use only. She needed answers from people who had survived. Through another Reddit thread, she found a woman named Maya in Phoenix. She'd posted about surviving her marked date but hadn't been active in months. Lila drove 7 hours straight, fueled by Red Bull and adrenaline. When she arrived at Maya's apartment, the door was chained. Through the crack, Lila saw piles of salt on the floor, mirrors covered with sheets, and windows blacked out. "Leave," Maya hissed from behind the door. "If you were marked, you shouldn't be here. Please, I just want to know how you survived." Silence. Then, "I stopped dreaming. That's the only way. They need unconsciousness to enter." Who are they? Not who. What? They're ancient. Before apps. Before language. Tech was just a new way in. The AI didn't create them. It invited them. Maya gave her a list of protective symbols, rituals, and practices. Don't close both eyes. Ever. Sleep with light. Salt your bed. Block reflections. They use mirrors to slip through. Maya hadn't slept in 6 months. Her voice cracked. Her eyes twitched. Her sanity was crumbling. Lila left shaken. The app updated again. New message. Time until Passover. 72 hours. Cal contacted her again. "I figured out what the ritual wants. It's binary, life or death. You either accept your funeral or redirect it. To who? She asked. Anyone. The app doesn't care who. It just needs the offering. You hit transfer mark, it opens your contacts, it chooses for you. Or you choose. The option was now glowing red. The app now featured video. Short clips of her, distorted, screaming in a dark void. Echoes of voices whispering her name. Lila stared at the button, said, "Choose recipient." She saw names. Jessa, her mother, her boss Derek, her ex-boyfriend Ryan. Could she do it? Could she kill someone just to survive? She cried for hours, then slept. February 13th. 1 day left. Lila hadn't slept more than 3 hours in 4 days. Her body trembled. She hallucinated shadows moving. Reflections blinked independently of her. Jessa packed her bags. "I can't watch you unravel. You're not even you anymore. This curse or whatever it is, I can't fight it." Lila nodded, tears streaming. She almost told her, almost warned her, but Jessa left, and the app updated. Transfer complete. Lila gasped. She hadn't clicked anything. Did I tap in my sleep? She checked the logs. Her fingerprint ID was recorded at 3:12 a.m. while she was unconscious. Jessa's name glowed on the app. The funeral photo had changed. It wasn't Lila in the casket anymore. It was Jessa. February 14th, 2:17 a.m. Lila stood in the middle of a protective circle of salt. Every candle lit. Phone powered off. Mirrors covered. Every superstition, every ritual followed to the letter. The air was thick, unmoving, cold. Then the lights died. The air turned metallic. The phone powered itself on, glowing. One notification, transfer successful. Death averted. A second later, a news alert popped up. Young woman found dead in apartment. No signs of trauma. Officials baffled. It was Jessa. Lila fell to her knees, shaking. I didn't mean to. The app closed itself, then uninstalled. 3 weeks later, a YouTuber named Evan in Oregon finds the app in an obscure subreddit. Heard this one's better than Face app. He laughs. He downloads it, takes a selfie, smiles. The image flickers. His funeral appears. Caption, "Goodbye, Evan. March 19th, 2026. Would you use the face aging app if it could show your future? Comment yes if you dare, or a no if you delete it immediately. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more terrifying tech nightmares, because next time, it might be your photo."